Alright, so for those who subscribe to my channel, they realize that this is no longer a Cadillac ATS. It is the Genesis G70. The dealership was quite quick to correct me when I said I was there to buy a Hyundai, and they said, no, this is a Genesis. But at the end of the day, this is made by Hyundai Motor Corporation. So here's my fancy Hyundai. Anyways, it's a twin-turbo V6. It is not an ATS-V by any stretch of the imagination. Once I have it tuned, it will still not be an ATS-V. So if you want an Cadillac ATS-V, buy a Cadillac ATS-V or a CT4V Black Wing, whatever. But I got this, and it was way less expensive. So anyways, first mod so far has been the window tinting on the windows. I even got clear ceramic tint on the front, and the ceramic tint, although some people say it is just a selling joke, it actually makes a difference. The car is about 10 to 20 degrees cooler than when I had the ATS with just the cheapest window tint I could find. So ceramic tint makes a difference. Next, the first real mod I'm making here is I am going to be adding this Genesis logo to the front of the car to replace this Genesis logo. Now, these are both OEM logos, or at least the company says they use OEM. Then what they do is they add an acrylic backing with 3M on the back of that, and it'll illuminate at night. So just as a test, before I bother taking the whole front bumper off the car and running the wiring and stuff, I just plan on splicing into the low beams as far as it being the power source. There are 3 wires involved: white, red, and black. Now this emblem actually has a white LED and a red LED. So guess which is which? You'd say black is ground or earth or negative, neutral, whatever country you're in, whatever you call it. You think the red power is the red LED and the white wire is the white LED. But you'd be wrong. The white wire is the red LED and the red wire is the white LED. So, just to give you a quick example of the two, I already popped the hood, obviously, hooked up to the jumping points. For those of you with a G70 who don't know how to jump your car, that post is the positive red. This massive screw sticking out of the side, is the ground. I don't know how that came off, but anyways, now you know. There's your ground, negative. There's your positive jump. That is how you jump start your car should the battery be dead. So, here we go. I'm going to connect the red wire. Basically, by connect, I mean I'm just going to stick it in the slot. Then we take the ground and we touch it to the screw. Well, let me turn this over so you can actually see what's going on. It's daytime, so it won't be so obvious, but I'm only going to have it come on at night when the low beams come on, so that'll take care of that. And there we go. Come on. There we go. As you can see, basically they have 4 LEDs in the middle, and it just illuminates around the sides, and that is it. Now for the red, we will take away the red wire, and for the white LED, for the red LED, we'll put in the white wire. There we go. In the jump point, and touch to the ground. And now you have red LED. Now obviously we won't use red because, well, we don't want to attract the attention of the police officers who use red and blue. Anyone who displays red or blue will get in trouble. And I have absolutely no desire whatsoever to display a red light on my car. So, get rid of the red again. Back to the red wire. And there's your white. So as you can see, it's basically just an ambient light going around. Let me flip the badge over. See if you can tell any better, but I don't think you'll be able to see too much during the day. Can't seem quite to get it to balance while I'm holding the camera and this. Let me see if I can just come from a side shot. So there you go. I think both are touching. Hold on a second. Yeah, they are. There we go. All right, let's try it again. That was red and white, so who wants pink? Unless you're a Mary Kay. So there's your white ambient LED lighting going around the edges. So at night, that's what will be seen. Nothing too pronounced, but just a nice accent lighting piece that no one else will have to make your car a little more unique, only at night. It doesn't sound like much. Basically the total thing was about $90 for the badge with the kit. Can you make this yourself at home? Absolutely. I imagine if you went to the Home Depot and got the acrylic, and if you have a Dremel, you could just, outline this on a piece of acrylic and then cut it, put the 4 LED little light bulbs inside, and you'd be done. That said, I'm not that efficient or pronounced or whatever at electricity, so it is what it is. I bought it pre-made, and we'll get around to installing. From what I understand, you basically hit that with a heat gun and fishing line pops up. You have to remove this plastic bumper guard. Then you should be able to get access to the socket for the headlight down here, and just tap the low beam power. You can ground to whatever bolt you like. There's 100 million of them all over the place, to the body, wherever you want. You could even do the ground over here if you like. And so once you do that, then this should light up at night to whichever color of your choice. You could always, of course, choose to do both colors, but I'm only doing white and only when the low beams or when the headlights are on. So that is it for the first installment on the new car.